Miyagi Fang Karate!
Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 6, Episode 1 of Cobra Kai, Peacetime in the Valley. I am so excited to start this season. I absolutely loved every season. I know that some people have their issues with certain things or certain characters, but every single season has been such a fun ride, and I am excited that we get a two-parter. We get to kind of get a break in between, theorize, kind of get used to everything that's happening, and then throw ourselves into the second half. I feel like every season has really been strong and has kind of had their own little journey, so I wonder what this one is going to bring. I'm excited. I'm just going to jump right in, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like, but it's like if you do not like what you see, comment down below, let me know why, subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring the link in the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It has all of my unedited reactions of everything I do on YouTube, and in addition, don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_shift_productions or at Jessie Dobbie for Twitter. A link is in the description below for the Redbubble and TeePublic pages, where you can find awesome merch that our brother Ray has created for the different shows that Jay and I react to. And as always, these will be fully unedited over on Patreon, so go check it out. I am wearing my Miyagi-Do shirt. I just got this recently, though. I am not declaring my love for only Miyagi-Do. I love my Eagle Fang. I love them all. Let's make that clear. Without further ado, this is Season 6. I can't believe it's Season 6. Episode 1 of Cobra Kai, Peacetime in the Valley. But is it peaceful? Oh, it's my Eagle Fang shirt! No, I should have worn my Eagle Fang shirt. This one too. Was so little when they started. Jason! Martial arts mayhem. Oh, blue. Oh, good job, Robbie. Alright, so everybody is actually being pretty peaceful. God, Kenny looks so old too! Burn it, don't just trash it. Amanda treating the bonsai tree?
30 years of peace.
Well, unless he finds a way to get the charges right.
Hey, his reputation is ruined.
Karate is gonna be our rest of our lives kind of thing.
Don't worry,
Do you know who you married?
my full-time sensei days are over. And what better way to go out than by sharing Mr. Miyagi's wisdom with the world?
Before we go singing Kumbaya in Miyagi's backyard, we're headed to the warehouse to break some bricks.
More tape it is.
I like seeing Robbie and Miguel together.
You don't need to have a dojo to be a dojo, right?
It's true. Oh my god, it's freaking me out how big they all look.
It's all here.
It's hard to trust.
Pretty sweet, right? Got like 30 of these.
That's pretty
you have
sweet,
to
I
buy
like
in bulk
it.
if you want to make sense of the pricing.
You got an exhale? I feel bad for Sensei.
No, I don't trust him.
I really love that dojo.
Hopefully they'll be friends someday.
Maybe we just need to do something to jumpstart it.
Yeah, maybe you should stay out of it.
All right, great.
Got any lighter fluid? Came up with a new lesson on the drive over. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Chosen came up with an exercise that would bring the new students up to speed, and I thought we could just do yours tomorrow.
Sensei?
We'll start in a minute, guys.
If we're supposed to all be mutually
long
agreeing
road.
on things, you should have talked to Johnny about
Finally
that.
all on the same side.
Fighters from across the globe
They
have
got a lot of
gathered every
people.
2 years. If we win, excuse me, when
we win.
Miyagi Fang Karate!
No, I'm with Daniel on this one.
Using that logo.
No.
Mr. not gonna stain his legacy by
It's
turning
on
him into
Mr.
some karate
Miyagi's
vampire.
head.
All right, don't
No.
give yourself a hernia.
Miyagi-Do is the only choice.
Says Hoochiguchi, you haven't been here long enough to get a vote. I took on 5.
My one guy had a samurai sword.
So did one of my guys. You don't hear me about it.
All right, come on.
You, me, on the mat.
Tell me
Kids
we
will
get a
never
Johnny
find out.
Chosen fight.
You want to dance with the eagle to
It'll be
Gucci? Cue the
hysterical.
music.
I'm good.
Me too.
Oh, this is a super fun double date,
what
huh?
about the,
It's a double date with my ex and yours.
Yeah,
who's
it's weird.
Also kind of my nemesis.
It was Miguel's idea. I thought it might help you guys.
Blame it on Miguel. Kenny's very lost right now.
If I wanted to kill someone, all I need is this.
That'll make me sleep better. Let me see what else I have.
Rocky IV style. Gonna chop down a tree, carry through the snow. All right, no snow, but you get the point.
Let's not jeopardize that balance, man.
Right, because nothing says balance like 2 against 1. Now, that's what I'm talking about. After all I put into Eagle Fang, I'm not giving up without a fight. Talk to him.
Always the bright spot of my day. Good friend of yours.
I guess.
Brother.
Well, he's short.
I think the Miyagi Fang name is actually really cool. I don't like that logo, though.
what Sensei Kreese taught us.
This is it. No, it's not him.
Hard to get in anywhere when you spend almost a year on probation.
Right.
Tori. I mean, I get it. It's true, but you also tried to murder someone, so.
Hang on, please.
I wouldn't touch him.
There's still
That's
time
all
with the right mentors. He doesn't need your mentors. Sean, I don't know what you heard, but I heard enough. Your karate cult, then left him there, alone.
No!
I'll have your back.
Okay.
Bond over fighting.
We're there for you, man.
I would not lose.
I'm not worried you'd lose. Chosen, I'm
I love
worried
Johnny,
this is
but I
gonna
don't think
drive
he'd
a
lose
wedge
either.
in our partnership. It left you with 80 stitches in your back.
80? Oh, what happened to
That
Cobra?
night,
She didn't go back.
pour my heart out.
I'm sorry.
What a bitch. No.
There must be some explanation.
There must be.
Legacy of Miyagi-Do. All I have left.
Ooh, my goodness.
Stingray?
Class, we have a visitor.
How old are these kids?
Taking back Cobra Kai.
Got room for one more?
They're like, leave us the go
I heard
up.
what you said. He holds on to this anger, it's gonna boil over. Do you really want him to end up where we did?
He's right.
Not your concern.
Kenny doesn't want them fighting. He cares about both of them.
Last time we fought, I struck first. That's not me anymore.
Oh, crap. Oh! Sweep the leg.
You heard what he said, we don't want to fight.
There we go. Kenny's good, but he's rusty.
Really?
Yeah. The f was that move?
I don't want to hit a good.
That's sweet. You won't.
Huh.
Doesn't matter what happened in the past.
It matters to me.
I said hello to bro. Security's coming.
Could have gone better.
Yeah.
gone worse.
Yeah.
You picked up Miyagi-Do pretty fast.
It must have rubbed off.
Aww, look at that.
Where do all these kids come from?
Valley Elementary. Oh, the photo.
Oh
Facebook
my
page.
god, I
If
want a
you don't mind.
poster.
I
of
nearly
that.
got myself killed taking down Cobra Kai.
I know they don't look like much. Snots.
It's not.
When did Johnny Lawrence become such a puss? Sorry, swear jar, I know. I owe these kids like $40.
What do you just call
Spot for Cobra Kai
But
at the Sakai
no,
Taikai.
you can't leave
With all due respect, Mr.
Daniel
Russo,
and
his
Chosen.
smoking hot wife, by the way, good God. But they can't... Cobra Kai, that's your legacy, man.
Did he realize you had that kind of scrap in you, though? You got good.
You don't know your brother then.
They had open shots, but wouldn't take them.
Too.
Huh.
Is this when do you talk like that?
Since I learned what the world was really like.
Now that he's
Strike
out, he's
first,
starting to
strike
see
hard,
how
no
Kenny's
mercy.
personality changed and he doesn't like it.
That has got to be the dumbest I've ever heard. It's time for you to decide the kind of man that you want to be. The kind of man you want Dad to come home to after his tour.
He's
No,
lost.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
We'll figure it out, man.
They should both join.
Now we have two bonsai bad ready to kick the competition.
If those two can get along.
I think we have to let Johnny win this one. Mr. Miyagi never cared about tournaments or his legacy. He cared about teaching karate the right way.
It's true.
But Eagle Fang name is stupid.
It doesn't matter. This is about going to the Sakai Taikai.
At the end of the day, Eagle Fang is just another version of Cobra Kai. Cobra
But
Kai
he's
is John
learning
Kreese's
such great
legacy.
lessons.
Working with you guys has made me a better sensei. I want to do whatever it takes to help lead Miyagi-Do to victory.
Guys! So we're gonna tell him or
Miyagi-Do's
we're...
lucky to have you, Johnny. I'm just personally glad you guys aren't gonna fight.
What do you mean? We're still fighting.
Why
For
not?
fun.
Now we are all Miyagi-Do.
One team.
So get your ready.
I love it.
You may have settled things in the valley.
Grease.
Cobra Kai is back.
So Tim's still training. All right, there you have it. Episode 1, Peacetime in the Valley. Good first episode. I liked it. Good first episode. So we are kind of catching up with everybody, where everybody's at. And it is peaceful. I'm thinking it's not going to be. I'm thinking something's going to happen. I'm thinking something chaotic, something crazy. We had a few threats thrown out there, but overall, it legitimately was peaceful. Everybody is coexisting in this dojo trio that we have of Daniel, Chosen, and Johnny. And we have Stingray come in being like, come back to Cobra Kai, come and build your legacy. And no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Johnny's like, I'm a better sensei because of Chosen and Daniel. My students are better at karate because of them. I'm staying with them. I love that we all got to that finality of it too, where Daniel almost wanted to drop out and then sees that because the kids can work out their problems, maybe it's a good idea to stick it through. We have him talking to Chosen. They decide, all right, let Johnny have the name just when Johnny comes to say he's conceding. So it's like, I love all of this like full circleness. I was so afraid. I'm like, oh my God, are they going to actually have Johnny go to Cobra Kai and start something with Stingray like this? No, I don't like this. I don't want this. And they didn't do it. So I like that. I like that. It was hysterical seeing Stingray teach 10-year-olds in the woods, which is a little creepy, but I appreciate not actually going full force through with the threat. Tori and Samantha is really interesting too, because you have the issues with them in general. And then you take it a little further by, yeah, they're dating each other's exes on top of it. So it's like Miguel and Robbie need to understand that there are layers, right? There are layers to their problems. It's not just one little problem. It's a whole bunch of things. But as I said, we are all kind of growing, progressing, and learning how to just kind of be mature and move past all this and leave stuff in the past. I was just talking to my aunt about this the other day, where she was saying, you know, why do we always dwell on things that happened once before? Why don't we just move forward and try to forget that and try to be better people and try to just move past it, right? There's no point in dwelling on what already happened. Just grow from it. And so that's what they're doing. They are happy in their relationships now. They are both happy at this new dojo, learning all of these new moves, these new techniques. So why not just be friends? And you can see they're happy about it too. Like they both kind of saw like, you get it. Okay, cool. We're on the same page. So I love that. I think that's great. I just love seeing Miguel and Robbie together. I think that they are really good friends. They have a lot in common. I think it's so cute that they're coexisting in the same house and everything. So that's fun. We saw a little bit of Eli, a little bit of Dimitri. We saw Burt, but everybody looks so freaking old. It's like mind-blowing how old they are now. But I mean, season 6, it's been years and years and years. The Kenny situation, I really did not think we were going to see that resolved in this episode. But I think it's kind of nice that we had it. I mean, obviously it's not completely resolved. I'm sure we're going to have some people saying things. I'm sure we're going to have some adjustments, just like we have with Mitch coming in, being like, I said, I'm sorry 1,000 times. It's like, yeah, you guys did some terrible freaking things. And granted, now we all have. Over the last few seasons, we've all done terrible things. I mean, Hawk broke Dimitri's arm. Like, there are things that we have done over the seasons that we feel like, oh my God, we can't come back from that, and we do. So I feel like at this point, there's nothing that we really can't come back from. With that said, I really didn't think that it was going to be Kenny coming to the dojo at the end of the episode in the first episode. I'm glad that they did, though, because I feel like we all knew that he was going to, right? Like, eventually he was going to make his way there. You can see that Kenny has always been kind of like this lost kid that needed direction, that needed some kind of person to look up to. And his father is on tour. Sean was in juvie, so he looked up to Robbie. And then after everything that happened, it's like he's got a lot of trust issues. He's got a lot of issues with building trust within people, and he wants to put all of his faith and trust into somebody to try and guide him the right way. And every time he's been let down. So I feel like that's why he says to Sean here at the end, like, I don't even know who I am. I don't even know who I am, because every time I try to figure it out, it blows up in my face. I love that Sean actually talked to him logically, like, I know how to fight. And I could see they were missing moves that they could have taken. They were, skipping shots that they could have taken. And obviously that's because they care about you, and they really were trying to get through to you and talk to you instead of actually fight you, right? And I think that's why Sean was also pushing away Robbie at first too. Because I'm like, Sean's being defensive. It's his brother. I get it. But I think he was trying to feel him out and read him. And that is exactly exactly what he did. Like, there were plenty of shots he could have taken, and he didn't, and that's because he cares about you. Maybe you should talk to him and see what's up. I wish that Sean kind of joined too, though. I like Sean's character. I like that we had that little thing with Robbie and him when they met each other, and so it would be cool to see him in it too. So I wonder if he's going to join. But regardless, we have Kenny at the end there to Robbie, and I like that. I like that we can kind of take Kenny under our wing and actually teach something and have him progress as a fighter, because he is a damn good fighter. The next step is going to be Anthony and Kenny having a conversation. We got a little head nod to each other, which was cool, but we're going to have a conversation with them and try to move past that. In addition to that, we are just going to be training for the Zaikai Taikai. I hope that everything goes well. I feel so bad for Chosen when he was like, I called Kumiko and she didn't call me back. There's definitely a reason for that. We're going to have to explore that. And last but not least, we have a reference to Terry Silver. Hopefully he doesn't get the charges dropped, but we see John Kreese. We see Kreese. He says, tell Kim Daeun that Cobra Kai is back. I am so nervous as to what he is going to do, what he is going to pull, how he is going to choose to live his life now, moving forward. That this is the thing. As Daniel said, he can't come back to where they are. He can't show face there. He'll get thrown right back in prison. But the Zaikai Taikai isn't taking place in the valley, is it? No, it's not. So we have a problem. Overall, great episode. I thought it was a good first opener for the season. I cannot wait to see what happens next. And until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.